Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing the ice cream beauty bag and the box for the month of January. As you're watching this, it is probably in February. I had some stuff pre-filmed, and then I think with the California fires, the shipping from stuff coming from California has been a little bit delayed. So I got them towards the end of the month anyway, which is fine. A lot of times my subscription box videos go up the following month. I don't stress out about it too badly most of the time anyway. So yeah, we are going to open both of these. This one is about $16. It's 3 full-size items. Some months they do throw in an extra item, and then this is $25 and it is 5 full-size items. I will link Ice Cream Beauty down below if you want to sign up. And then elephant in the room, my hair is a different color. I did have a subscriber ask me a couple weeks ago. She found my channel when I was still platinum blonde. That was a long time ago. And I think she had asked if I was ever going to go back to blonde, and I told her probably not. Only because my hair, I had been having it black, so I was pretty dark. This is pretty close to my natural color, so let me know what you think. We literally just colored it. I did not film it. I was going to film it. I film a lot of my videos, especially upstairs, on my phone, so one of my daughters was using my phone. You know, you got to pick your battles. So let me know what you think of the hair. And other than that, yeah, we're gonna jump in. Weird for me to see it, and then the lighting is gonna cast shadows, but there was a little bit, like, it was pretty fiery. So this is like a number 7.5 ash blonde, so this is pretty close to my natural, and my hair does have a lot of red naturally in it, so the red that comes through, like I said, is probably pretty close. It's been probably decades since I've seen my natural color, but yeah, this is pretty close to my natural. Like I said, we just colored it today, so I'm not used to it yet, but let me know what you guys think. And again, the lighting is going to cast, I feel like there's like some weird shadows happening in here, but some of it's my lights. But yeah, enough about my hair. Let's do, let me get out a box cutter, and we will do the bag first. So like I said in the intro, this is $16. It is only 3 items, but they are always full size, whereas the Ipsy Glam bag, which is the same price, is deluxe size samples. Every once in a while you'll get a full size item, but generally it's sample sizes. So I think this is definitely worth it, just for that reason. And there's actually 4 items this month, so bonus items do happen with this subscription a lot, so I'm excited. This is the January Happy New Year bag, and they do give you a little card with the pricing, which I think is nice. The first thing is from Okaland Cosmetics. It's a $5 lipstick. I think we have gotten things from this brand before, because this sparkly tube, it's very reminiscent to me of a Too Faced, the way their bullet lipsticks used to come. I don't know if they still come super sparkly like that, but I feel like they did a collection or something. I have a Too Faced lipstick that's in a purple glittery tube. I think that was when they did their birthday collection. That giant palette that I still have. This is a glitter lipstick, so this is really pretty. I don't know if this is necessarily a color I would wear, but I do like it. So although as pretty as I think that is, I don't know that I would wear that other than swatching it, so I don't want to contaminate it. What If is the shade. So I'm not going to swatch it, just because I think I'm going to put this in my giveaway drawer, because I am going to do a giveaway next month for Valentine's Day. So that, again, that's a $5 lipstick. And then we have 2 Illuminati Cosmetics quads. They are $20 a piece. We have the Serpent Quad and the Royal Quad. I'm going to say the yellow one is, yeah, the yellow one is the Serpent Quad, and then we have the Royal Quad. Again, they're $20 a piece. So it says it's a $40 value. Let's look at these. I do like quads. I've liked them more recently since I've started keeping makeup upstairs in my bathroom. Quads are nice because they don't take up as much room. So let's pull this out and see. My hair is throwing me off a little bit. I feel like I have a wig on just because, like I said, we literally just dyed it. We stripped all of the color out of it. Again, I've been slowly removing color. We did a big like color strip yesterday, so it was looking a little funky, and then we dyed it today. But this looks like it's all shimmer. These both do. Just looking at the colors, I don't think I'm gonna keep this one just because of how similar these two bottom shades look to me. Like that looks like the same color. I think this one's maybe a hair lighter, but on the lid, I feel like those would look identical. So I'm actually gonna put this one back in the bubble wrap. And again, that'll go in my giveaway drawer. If I know for a fact I'm not going to use it, I don't like to swatch it just because I feel like I'm wasting. Because when I did my last giveaway, I only had one person comment that they would prefer all new. But just because of that one comment, I think everything that I put in the giveaway, I think there was maybe one palette that I had swatched, but I did sanitize it, but nothing had been like used. So for that reason, I try and not contaminate products. Now these look pretty to me, but these look like very just standard shimmers, like nothing overly glittery, nothing overly sparkly. So again, I like the idea of yellow, but just looking at these colors and the finish, I like shimmers with a little more punch. It's nothing against this brand because I do have some stuff from Illuminati that I have kept, but again, I do have that giveaway coming up, so the more products that I can put in there, the better. Less hair. So let's look at, the thing I was most excited about is this palette. And this says it's a $35 palette. This is the reformulated version. I'm excited about this. I do have one of, my youngest daughter is getting ready for bed. I think it's only like 5:30, but she's been failing. It's like a fall color story in this same format, but mine is the old formula, which I actually prefer. The packaging, it was a little bit thinner. They've made it a little chunkier since they've reformulated. I do have one shadow that broke just a smidge, but it just like the corner came off ever so slightly. So this is the Paradise Fallen from Ace Beauté. And again, this is the reformulated one. Let me grab the palette that I have in this format that I'm talking about. The one I have, I think there was 4 in this size when they came out with these originally, but you can see mine is the original. This is the reformulate. I don't know why the decision was made to make them thicker. I think they should have stuck with the size. Now, it may have something to do with some of the new formulas, but this is the Classical Paradise. I got this on sale through like BoxyCharm. So this is their original formula, but I really like this palette. So I was excited to see that the Paradise one was going to be in this box because this is one that I've looked at. I don't wear purple a ton. You can kind of see, I think they've amped up their shimmer formula a little bit. And then again, these are older palettes. They've been around for a little while, but I still, like, I feel like the yellow in this is very similar to the Illuminati one, but I usually will go over these with one of my ColourPop Super Shocks just to punch it up a little bit. But I feel like the shimmers in here, let's swatch one. I'm going to swatch Orion. So it's definitely more metallic feeling to me. So I don't mind their old one. I still use this, but let me swatch. Sunflower is one of the shades I use the most, but you can see it's not as reflective as the new formula. So again, that's where the formulation change comes into play. But again, I don't know, because I noticed with the Oceanic palette, I have the old one and the reformulated one, and I was actually going to do a side-by-side with them, but the new Oceanic palette is thicker like this too. I just think usually brands want to get slimmer. I just think that's an interesting choice, but I am happy to have this. So even though this is the only item out of the bag, I'm keeping at $16. That's a good price considering it is a $35 palette. So yeah, I'm happy to add it to the collection. So let's get into the box. I can hear my husband getting after the kids. Hopefully you can't hear him that well, but yeah, it's, like I said, it's like 5:30. We ate dinner. Little one's getting tired. Everybody's getting tired. She doesn't take a nap. The youngest one does not take a nap every single day. She probably should have taken a nap today, but it's okay. This one is So It Begins. And again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 5. Sometimes they've thrown an extra item in the box too, but here is the card. So the first thing we have is from Charmacy Milano. I think this is a single. Is this a duochrome? It's a multi-chrome eyeshadow. Retails for $25. There's been a lot of duochromes in the box, but this is an actual multi-chrome. So it's going to have like 3 shifts. You can kind of see the green shift there, the pink. That's pretty. The orange. There we go. That's cool. I am excited. They had this in the spoilers. So again, there it is right there. And this is the shade of multi-chrome that I like. I don't know why I gravitate towards this green with the pink shift so much, but all of my like individual multi-chromes, the liquids or the flaky ones, they tend to be in this color story. For some reason, that green to pink shift with the orange, they're all like I said, I have multiple multi-chromes with the same color story. It's just funny to me, but so I'm super excited to have that. Okay, and then are there 2 palettes in here? I don't even remember. Okay, so I think there was a choice and I ended up getting both palettes because I couldn't decide. So we'll pull those out because there's little like peanuts. So we do have an extra item. You pay $10 extra to get both palettes, and then like in the bag when they had the 4 different mini palettes, it was like $30 extra to get all of them. So you do pay extra, but I do appreciate that they give you the choice if you want all of them and to pay the extra, because sometimes it's hard to make the choice, and there's been times where I've made the choice and then regretted the choice. So I appreciate that they give you the option. Usually I get both. I don't always. They did the choice in the glam bag, the Ice Cream Beauty bag, I opted to just get one, but I had done both of the large palettes in the Ice Cream box that month. So every once in a while I decide not to get them all, but usually I'll go ahead and just get them both. Again, especially because I can always I'm getting it at a discounted rate, and if I decide I don't like it, like I'm still on the fence of one of the 2 that I got 1 month, I'll put it in my giveaway because I have not used it. Okay, so this is a Halo Glow face stick in Aurora from Medusa's Makeup. I used to get their subscription box. They still have one. It's mostly like, I think every once in a while there would be another brand's products in there, but it's all their brand stuff. They still have one. It just started to get a little pricey, and the only things that I really like from this brand are their blushes. Now, this is a cream highlighter stick. I am not going to swatch this. Again, liquid and cream highlighters are probably my least used, and I have a bunch, and this white shade is not something that I prefer. Champagne highlighters. This retails for $12. It says it's a holographic highlighter, shifts between white and pink. I have powder ones that do that, so I'm going to not touch this, and this will go in the giveaway box. I would rather pass that on. Like I said, I have cream and liquid highlighters in the gold. I have a few in different colors, so I don't need that. It probably will not get used. And we also have a Medusa's Makeup lipstick. I do have a bunch of their bullet lipsticks that I've saved because like I said, I got the subscription for a while, so I ended up with a whole bunch of colors. The packaging is the same. Let me look at the shade. This is in Sugar Daddy. Let me check to see if I have this color really quick. I have decluttered a few, but I don't currently have the shade, so I will swatch it. I like this color. I like keeping bullet lipsticks like this on hand just because it's easy to put on for videos. When I go out in the wild in real life, I like to wear, if I'm going to wear a lip color, I like it to either be a tinted balm or a liquid lipstick. But for videos, these are much easier to remove. So that's the only reason I've kept the amount of bullet lipsticks that I have. They don't smell like anything. Again, the packaging is the same. I had to flip up all the tubes to read the name on the bottom, but yeah, it's just a black tube. Their lipstick formula is really nice. It's pretty long wearing for being more of a satin finish. I did find the other, when I told you I think I'd gotten one of these before, I did. It's kind of an orange from Oakland, and I have swatched this one because this is more of a like a burnt orange color. So I knew, like, I love orange, so you can kind of see. The glitter is mainly on the outside, so you don't really, the glitter is not throughout the whole lipstick, but it's still pretty. So yeah, I have one that I've kept because I love a good orange lipstick. So I figured I would swatch that for you so you could kind of see. But it's still pretty. You can see on my tube that the glitter is still there. But yeah, it's, there it goes. Yeah, it's overspray, so it's not throughout the entire tube. Because not everybody wants all glittery lipsticks. I do have ones where the glitter is throughout, and that, again, is a choice, but not everybody wants to make that choice. So the lipstick is $14. And again, these are good. Again, I have a lot. I think I decluttered a few more basic colors. I think most of the ones I have are like, you know, lavender and weird for videos. And then the last thing is a lip cream. Let's see. It says, last month we featured this brand. For the first time, we received incredible feedback, so we decided to give you another item from this brand. This time it's a hydrating lip cream. So it's like a lip mask. I will put this in with my skincare for now. So this retails for $25. And then we will get into the palettes. I'm most excited about this because like I said, this is the shade of multi-chrome that I like for some reason. Yeah, I went through one day and like I have a liquid and I have several, like I have flakes. They are all in this pink to green to gold to orange. I'm like, that's the color I like for some reason. So this is Ice Cream Beauty and Ladybug Glow, and I was curious about getting something else from this brand. We got a little St. Patrick's Day palette. I think it came in the Ice Cream Beauty box. It was a little 9-pan. I have kept it. I don't really have anything else from this brand. So we have Just Desserts and Vampy Treats. So these both retail for $38. Let's see. The Just Desserts contains more vibrant, colorful shades. Vampy Treats has more neutral, grungy shades. Both contain multi-chromes, duochromes, and mattes. Make sure you stop by Ladybug Glow to pick up some of their brushes is what they're promoting. So let's see what we got. What is this one? This is Just Desserts. And then I think I'm going to hold on to both of these. I'm just looking. I think so. The color stories appeal to me on both of these. So I think I'm going to hold on to both. I, again, didn't want to throw these away if I was going to put one in my drawer. So this is the Just Desserts, just because I am curious about this brand. Because again, I only have that one little palette. I have a pile of palettes to do for a video where I'm going to do multiple eye looks, but I'm going to try some more obscure brands that I've gotten to see if I like the palettes. Because I still feel like I'm overwhelmed with my eyeshadow. So the little 9-pan is one that's in that pile. So I'll add these to it because then I can do a better ladybug try-on. But this will give me a better idea about the brand because yeah, I have too many still, and those are more obscure ones that I've never tried. Don't know how I feel about the brand kind of a thing. So yeah, but this, let's swatch a couple of the shimmers, like this cake shade. This is an interesting color story. And then there's Revenge. And then what does Cone look like? Cone definitely has a shift to it. There's the purple. Shimmers don't tell the whole story, obviously, of a palette, but I feel like shimmers can save a palette if the mattes are just all right. And then let's do the blue. That's pretty. I've got high hopes. And then I do like this is an interesting, like the orange doesn't really look like it goes, but you do have some greens and a black. And what is this? There's like a eggplant shade. So it's an interesting color story. And then let's look at, this is Vampy Treat. When I was looking at just getting one palette, this is the one I was looking at, but I can see obviously this being a little more neutral. You don't have a ton of bright colors. I'll swatch the shimmers. Let's see, we have Twilight. Can't tell if any of the ones on the back of my hand are multi-chrome. Looks like this is a more bright purple. The other one looks, from the other palette, looks like it's very flaky. I got too much on my hand. Like that went a long way. The other purple looks like it's a little more grapey. Like we could put, it was like, are they the same purple? But this is definitely brighter compared to that. Oh, making a mess here. Nightfall. Yeah, that purple was really flaky. Some of these are very soft. I feel like this probably has a shift. I think there's a pink shift in there. And then this Bloom shade looks coppery. But again, like that is the kind of shade that I could see having, like, I don't see a shift, but it's super metallic-y. Like those are really pretty. So I'm very excited about these. I think the shimmers in this are more intense than the shimmers in the little Shamrock palette. But again, a really interesting selection of mattes. And you could definitely use these together. Because like I said, the only shade that's really perplexing me is this like corally shade that doesn't really make sense. But I could see if you brought in some of the more neutral mattes, it'd be a little bit easier to make that work. You do have a red in there, so could use it with that. But yeah, a good assortment of colors. I'm glad I got both. Like I said, I don't always, but generally I do. I'm not crazy about the artwork on the outer packaging. Like I like color and prints, but this is like too busy to me with the writing. Like you can't even, like just desserts, like you really have to look at that. And then the ice cream Beauty and Ladybug Glow kind of gets lost to me, but that's just me being nitpicky. So I don't love the artwork on the outside of these, but again, that's a nitpicky thing. If the inside's good, doesn't really matter. So yeah, that is everything that we got. I definitely think as far as when, I'm keeping more out of the box, but again, getting the Paradise palette made it worth it for me. And I am also setting aside more things because I do have a giveaway coming up. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Sorry this was a little bit rambly. It's been a long day. I'm a little bit tired, but I appreciate you being here. And hopefully I will see you in another video. Bye, everybody.